Hi guys and good morning. So welcome to Vlogmas day 3. I'm still in my dressing gown because I'm about to go out the house and I've just been getting ready. I've had a coffee and yeah, there was no point in putting on my homeware if I'm about to leave, so that's me. Actually, I figured while I'm chatting I will remove my hair curlers. Ever since I got layers, I've been using hair curlers just to manage these weird free pieces in the front, which actually look lovely with hair curlers, but without, they can look a bit weird when I straighten. But yeah, actually I'd love it. And I've learned to do this well enough that it's no longer like difficult or takes too much time. It's just that I try to maximize the amount of time that I'm sitting in them, obviously, so they're effective. I use hairspray sometimes, which I haven't this morning. Maybe I'll put on some in a sec. It's a quite a grey day. I think it's going to be quite humid outside, so this hair is probably not going to last. And I think I checked the weather. It's about maximum 6 degrees today, with a low of 3, which isn't too bad. It's not in the minuses like last weekend, so yeah, it's much better. Or even actually, yeah, this week has been up and down, but now that this rain has arrived, it's really warming up a little bit. But yeah, in Geneva it was so much colder. I think it's because it's by the Dolomites as well. But yeah, anyway, so today, on Vlogmas day 3, I'm off to the center again. I'm really trying to absorb as much as possible the Swiss vibes for the Christmas holidays before I go to South Africa, which is going to be very soon. And I'm also very aware that this is, at least for the near future, the last Swiss Christmas I'm going to have, which I'm very sad about. But I'm excited for, you know, all the new beginnings. So yeah, so today I need to do just a little bit of shopping, but like nothing interesting, just some face cream. What else? Some like food shopping. And I'm just going to float around the center just to absorb the atmosphere. Let's see, I guess the Christmas markets will be on. Again, I dragged my husband to the Geneva ones, although they weren't like in full, what can I say, they weren't, yeah, in full swing, that's the word I'm looking for. And then we went to the Basel ones now twice. So, yeah. No, sorry, we've been to the Basel one. And we've been to the Basel one so far once during the day, and then this evening we're going to go a second time just to absorb the lovely Christmas atmosphere. I think it's something extra special when it's in the evening because then you can see all the lights and yeah, the vibes are just so much stronger. And yeah, but during the day, just going to do a few little shopping bits. Just to see, oh, sometimes I manage to forget a clip. Just to get some last minute bits before going to South Africa. Which, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I would typically need, I can also get in SA, but I do realize I kind of need face cream for these last days and even when I arrive. But yeah, it's really more going to be looking than it is going to be anything else. But I want to get some steps in, and why not do it while doing something practical, but also something fun. And yeah, I'm so excited. It's so weird that I've started Vlogmas again. So this is the second time I'm doing it. I did it last year, and if you've seen it, you will see that it was mainly based in Poland. Let's check this here. So the nice thing about coolers, it also gives a bit of volume. I think because I've only had them in for a little bit, they haven't done that much, but it's good enough. At least you see it gives this beautiful wave. Yeah, so last year I was in Poland for most of the festive period with my mom and my grandfather. And I'm quite sad I'm not going to be with my grandfather this year. He'll be with the rest of the Polish family though. And then I'm going to be with my mom in South Africa with my baby sister and my friends from South Africa. So that's going to be lovely. And I haven't been to South Africa for Christmas for so many years. It's crazy. And I've been thinking about it for a long time. And I was just like, this year's the year. Like if I don't go now, I just feel like I'm just really never going. And yeah, I just thought like it was such a strong pull. I wanted to be in a place that was familiar. I wanted to be home. I wanted to be with family. Unfortunately, this year my brother won't be. So when I'm finally going there after so many years, my brother has just immigrated. So I will not catch him there, sadly, but such is the case. My mother, once again, just has 2 kids for Christmas in South Africa. But yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I feel like the initial videos of Vlogmas here in Switzerland are definitely going to be probably more laid back. And it's going to be a completely different vibe because if anyone's watching and you're from Europe, then when you come with me to South Africa, it's going to be summer, which is, I guess, like for my husband who's Italian, it's like, he doesn't get it. Every time he's like, how can it be Christmas? I'm like, we still had the best Christmases in South Africa. No, we didn't have snow. We had instead swimming pools, sunshine, but it was still amazing. It was still festive. It was just a different vibe. So I'm really excited for that. And I really want to now, because I think I've experienced European Christmases for so many years, I really want to embrace the South African Christmas, you know? So I'm excited to really like go all in on that, and I'm gonna definitely take you guys along, so that's gonna be so fun. But in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy what I have here, and yeah. So now, without further ado, I think I want to get going out of this house into this dreary weather. It is very grey and overcast, but that is part of, I guess, the winter charm. And yeah, I'll take you guys along. So I quickly wanted to show you the full outfit, well, the underlay outfit of the day essentially. Because honestly, I feel like the coat is just going to be the outfit. So I've got like this thermal high neck with these Calzedonia thermal sort of jean leggings. They're very comfortable, very stretchy, but they have like this warm layer inside. But yeah, and then on top of this, I'm probably going to wear a fleece or something, and then my jacket, and then I think I'm going to wear a pair of Uggs. I'm going to keep it nice and warm because yeah, really it's just to make sure whatever's on the bottom I feel like is warm, because really outside of that, the jacket is the outfit for now. But yeah, I'm finally getting out of here. Oh yeah, and one other thing I wanted to show you, just left it over here. This handbag doesn't look like much, but it's actually really cute. It's a navy blue handbag, which actually matches very well with my sort of sporty jacket that I wear. And it's from Samsonite, and it has loads of pockets. And it's really convenient. And honestly, I am not someone who wears crossbody handbags usually. I don't know, I don't like to. However, I won't deny carrying a handbag crossbody is so practical. And I typically do with this one on top of my jacket, just because wearing a handbag on the shoulder with a big puffy jacket, which I'll show you now in a second. Sorry for the deep breaths. I've just been a little bit like, I think a bit fluish these past few days. But anyway, so yeah, I cannot deny it's very practical to wear crossbody with a winter jacket, and this is one of the few handbags that I do wear, and I feel kind of okay wearing it crossbody because it's kind of sporty. But yeah, it's just, this is really cute little Samsonite handbag, which actually, as you'll notice a theme in a lot of my videos, this was something my grandmother gave me, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, and I just love there's so many different pockets, so I can, for example, put my AirPods in the small little pocket, which is really accessible. And let me see, over here, and then over here, like I can put my external battery for my phone, etc, etc. So it's very, very organized handbag. I don't know, can I call it nerdy? Maybe, but yeah. Yeah, so that's the handbag I'm taking, and I just wanted to give it some credit for its comfort because yeah, it's just so convenient. It looks kind of huge now on me, I guess, especially because I don't have my jacket on, but I'll show you in a second. Alright, so fully dressed. As you can see, actually the handbag almost blends into the jacket, as they're both navy. Dressed super warm. I even have some navy Uggs, which I bought so many years ago. Really, I think when I initially came from the UK. And yeah, and then I'm gonna just add a hat, which is like a an aviator slash what are the other names for it? Let me show you. Here she is. This is definitely more of a practical hat, but I kind of like it. I find it a bit like, I don't know, cool. But yeah, I actually bought, I think, 2 of these kind of hats last year. It's great for the ears, and honestly, it's great in this humidity to just keep my hair out of the wet and cold, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, let's for real actually leave this house before I cook. And also you can tie them up like this if you wanted, or under the chin. Very practical. See ya. Hi guys, so I'm back home. It's a few hours later. When I got home, which was around I think 4 or 5 p.m, I was starving. By then I hadn't eaten anything except my coffee and banana. So now my first point of call was to have something to eat. One of the things I bought was a bit of groceries, so I got some salad and a banana for tomorrow. But yeah, I have to you know, be careful with the shopping because obviously I don't want to leave any fresh food wasted before I leave. But yeah, I am now chilling at home. I'm actually organizing the house a bit. You might hear the washing machine in the background. I only got a couple of things from the shop. Let me show you actually. So outside of the groceries I just mentioned, I got this face cream which So I recently bought, which I have to say has been amazing, this Weleda skin food. I'm thinking if that's the way you pronounce it. I think so. Anyway, Weleda skin food, the night and day one, which comes in like little pots. But then they're quite I don't know if I can say thick. They really absorb beautifully well. My skin absolutely loves it. I have to say my skin has felt very good using it immediately. So I've loved that. And whatever I buy, my husband shares with me. And he's actually, you know, he doesn't really care what he puts on his face. But this time he was like, oh, this is actually really good. So I was like, oh, it's nice that we both agree on this. But yeah, anyway, I only got one set of them, and since now when I'm traveling alone, I thought I'm going to leave that with him. And then in South Africa, I need probably something with, sorry, my lips are a bit dry. I need something probably with an SPF. But on the flight, my skin is going to be quite dry, as it always is. And obviously in the evenings, I don't use an SPF cream. So what I thought was to try, this is a different one. It's like Weleda skin food, it comes in like a tube. And there were two different ones. And there was the skin food, which is like regular and like a darker green packaging, which I tried on my hand. And it had a beautiful texture, but I could really see that it had quite a sheen on it. And I was thinking, if I put that on my face, I already have like a bit of an oily T-zone. I think that's going to be a bit much for my skin type. So then I saw that there was one which was light. I again tried it on my hand, and this one was definitely, I mean, it didn't seem to have the same sheen. And I also thought, because it's for face and body, which is something I typically wouldn't use, I like to have on your face creams, I don't know, it's a complex in my head, that are specialized for the face. But I thought, okay, in South Africa, I think I will buy an SPF cream, but this one will be great because I can also use it on my hands and things like that, even on the flight. So yeah, this is the face cream I'm going to be using until I get another one. And then I also got something that I've been thinking about for quite a while, because I've been traveling a lot recently. It's actually been a very intense period. But if you've ever taken a flight, you'll notice how dry your skin gets in the flight, which is really not ideal. And I just always feel so manky during and after flight, especially long haul. And now, because I'm going to be flying to South Africa, it's going to be a very long travel day. And I do not like to, I don't wash my face with wipes or in the sink of a plane. I just feel like the whole vibe feels a bit dirty. So I just don't do that. I just don't typically wear makeup. And I make sure I have like a shower and everything just before the flight, and then just after the flight. Unless there's something crazy happening, then of course I will, like, I don't know, if there's a delay and I'm stopping over somewhere or something like that, obviously. But yeah, my point is that because it gets so dry on the flight, I thought it would be really lovely to have like a face mist. So I got this Quarterly face mist, which I've heard, I bought a face wash and face cream from this before, and it was really great. And I use, like, I kind of try now research a little bit more about ingredients that I'm using in my face, and one of the apps that I use for that is called Yuka. And actually I didn't scan this, but I've scanned other Quarterly products, so I need to check this one. But anyway, so this one I think is also supposedly good just to put on top of makeup to set a bit the face and whatever, but I think I'll use it just to refresh my face during the flight, which will be really lovely. So yeah, those are the two and only skin products I bought. And then I was just floating around town, looking at all the pretty things. Most of the sales are really kind of over. The big sales were obviously over this weekend because of Black Friday. So yeah, I guess, I don't know, are there sales over Christmas period? Maybe a few, but I guess the next ones, I don't know. My mom was saying in South Africa they're going to be in January, so that's great, but that's fine. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a very lovely day. Now I just want to continue organizing the house, and then I think I'm going to chill upstairs, maybe watch something Christmassy, or I've been watching a little bit of Harry Potter in the background, though I know it off by heart by now. But if not, I might watch something else. Been watching this German series on and off about Princess Sisi, a bit of a historical one, and something else. Oh, Desperate Housewives, which I absolutely love. I've never watched it before, and I'm slowly getting through it, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, but I'm watching it alone. I don't remember why. I don't know if I just assumed Matteo wouldn't be interested, so then I just started watching it without him, which is unusual. Usually everything we watch together. I kind of want him to watch it though, but I don't know if he'll be. Yeah, sometimes he's a bit stubborn. But yeah, it's a very good series. It's really funny. Sometimes there are parts where it's like frustrating to watch. I cannot deny the dynamic between male and female. But anyway, let's not get into that. But yeah, I just want to close off this day, and then I shall see you tomorrow. So good night or goodbye.